you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the quiz that puts obscure knowledge to the test. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hello, I'm Laura. This is my fiancé Daniel, and we're from Doncaster.
Couple number two.
I'm Janine. This is my very best friend Becky, and we're from Warrington.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Katie. This is my husband Paul, and we're from London.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Tony from Newcastle, and this is my friend John from Nottingham.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you. Lovely to have you with us. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce, still traumatised from the time he forgot the capital of Suriname. It's my pointless friend, it's Richard.
Hiya. Hey, everybody. Hi.
Hi.
Wow, two returning pairs. Sort of, I'm going to say slightly different shows last time. Katie and Paul got through to the head-to-head, very well played, lovely to have you back. Now, Janine and Becky got through to round two, but they didn't just join the 200 club, they joined the 300 club.
Oh, yes, they did.
200 club and then a lockdown extra 100. And that it really is.
It's quite niche, though.
Yeah, there's not many people in the 300
Not
club.
many.
It's lovely to have you there. But I know you're smart. I'm sure we'll see you go a long way through. Welcome, podiums 1 and 4, to the show. And the jackpot is building out quite nicely now, I would say.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the guys didn't win the jackpot, Ella and Gavin, last time. We're adding another £1,000, as is customary. So today's jackpot starts off at £7,000. There. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. You know this, but I have to repeat it. The pair with the highest score at the end of each round gets eliminated. So just keep your scores as low as you dare. Best of luck to all 4 pairs. Our first category today is UK geography. Can you all decide in your pairs who wants to go first, who wants to go second? And whoever's going first, will they please step up to the podium? OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many UK cities containing the letters T, O or P as they could, Richard.
Yeah, in a UK city as of the beginning of 2020 with one of the letters T, O or P somewhere in its name, or all of them.
Why not?
Yeah.
Come on.
Fill your boots.
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Laura, welcome to Pointless. Great to have you. From Doncaster.
Yes.
Tell us all about yourself.
I am a confectioner.
Now, that's fun.
Yes.
Which
it's a lot of
means
fun.
you make confection?
We make fudge, we make toffee, we make peanut brittle.
All the best things.
Mostly fudge. Lots and lots of fudge.
Different kinds of fudge, different flavours of fudge?
Yeah, there's like, I think there's something like 56 flavours of fudge that
Whoa,
we make.
Wow.
Steady.
What's the best flavour of fudge?
Yeah.
Probably salted
Yeah,
caramel.
of course it is. I knew you were going to say that. Salted
Lovely.
caramel. OK, now, UK cities containing one of those 3 letters, or maybe all of those 3 letters.
God, I
But
wish
at
I
least
could.
one.
Geography. I'm terrible at geography. I'm going to say Portsmouth.
Portsmouth. Portsmouth, there you are. You've gone for all 3. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Portsmouth. It's absolutely right. Look, it now goes to 40. Not bad at all. Very solid start to the round. 40 for Portsmouth.
Yeah, fully 50% of the letters of Portsmouth are a T, an O or a P, which is some going.
That is.
Got 5, packing 5 of them in there.
Thank you, Richard. Now, Becky, welcome back.
Thank you.
Remind us all about yourself, Becky.
So, yeah, I'm a civil servant. I'm also a mum to the 3 little humans. And, yeah, in my spare time, which I don't have any of, I like to go to gigs, festivals, live music, all that kind of
How far in advance do you plan your festival attendance?
About 4 seconds, because I generally
Okay.
find if I arrange a babysitter for something, one of my children ends up in hospital, there's some weird correlation.
Of course.
Yeah.
OK, now, Becky, what are you going to go for? Where are you going to go for?
I am going to go for the lovely city of Lincoln.
Lincoln. Lincoln, says Becky. Let's see how many of our 100 people went for Lincoln. Lincoln is absolutely right. 40 is the only score we have at the moment, and you pass it. Oh, Lincoln, look at that, down to 5.
Yeah, in the Lincoln Castle prison, they have a chapel. They have a chapel in which they have individual upright stools, so even in chapel, prisoners are segregated.
Wow.
Yeah, they can't sit next to each other. They're all separated from each other like that.
Thank you. Excellent. Good. Now, Paul.
Hello.
Welcome back. Remind us all about yourself, Paul.
So I'm a creative director for a production company.
Sports production company
Sports
in the main.
In the main.
What's your favourite thing that you cover?
I always enjoy the football.
Do you get to travel around? I mean, do you get to
go to some unique places.
that's
so I was in Minsk last year.
Oh, Minsk.
Beautiful in January.
Oh, to be in Minsk now that winter's here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we had to film an advert and make it look like spring. It was -12
with
and
plastic flowers. That's what they do.
Yeah, shoot upright. Shoot upright.
Nice.
Yeah.
OK, so Paul, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to go for Norwich.
Norwich, says Paul. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Norwich. It's not bad. Look at that. 11 for Norwich. Very good.
Yeah, 1-0 there in Norwich.
One solitary O.
That's the cathedral where they put a 50-foot helter-skelter in, supposedly so you could see the cathedral better, but I think it was sort of a publicity thing, which worked very well because it was on the news everywhere.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, John, welcome to Pointless. Tell us all about yourself, John.
I'm a cardiac physiologist in Leicester, but I live in Nottinghamshire. I've got 2 young kids as well, so they take up a lot of my time. But other than that, I enjoy cycling and cooking and fermenting.
And fermenting?
Fermenting, yeah.
Oh, this is exciting. This is making sort of proper sauerkraut and things like that.
Yeah, food and drink.
Very good.
What's a cardiac physiologist?
Yes. Oh, yes. What's a cardiac Thanks. Good prop. What's a cardiac physiologist? Sounds amazing.
So basically, if someone has suspected heart disease, they get sent to our department and we give them diagnostic tests and, yeah, see if we can help with the diagnosis.
That's good. Can I ask one other question about it?
Of course.
Is fudge good for you?
Everything in moderation.
There we go. Lovely.
Good answer, John. Yes, brilliant. OK, what are you going to go for?
I might try and go for something north of the border, and I hope it's a city. I'm going to go for Stirling.
Stirling, says John. Let's see if Stirling is a city. Let's see how many of our 100 people said it, if it is. It is a city. Well, 40 is our high score, 5 is our low. Till now, John, 1 is our new low. Very well done indeed.
That's a terrific answer, John. Very well played. I spent a bit of time in Stirling last year. They have a crime writers festival there. It's a lovely place. But they were renovating Stirling Castle in the 1970s. And in the Queen's bedchamber, behind some panelling, they found the world's oldest surviving football. It's been there since 1540. A 1540 football.
There's someone that just... Presumably the cabinet makers are always putting the panelling in. One of them comes in, seen the football? Seen the football, Angus? And he goes, no, I haven't. Oh, it's just here. He says, well, no, I'll be somewhere else. And he comes back, no, I can't find it. You've seen it? That's it.
And what does the other guy say?
He says, no, I haven't got it.
Also, there's a Cockney guy who's gone up to Scotland.
Always. There's always a Cockney, isn't there?
You found that football? Did you find it in the end?
No, I couldn't find it anywhere.
It'll turn up sooner or later.
Well, I hope so.
That's amazing.
Ah, yeah.
Man of 1,000 voices.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So, listen, we are halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. 1, the best score of the past. Very well done indeed, John. Then we travel up to 40th near end, where we've got Laura and Daniel, and various other points in between. But, Daniel, a little bit of pressure on you there. You've got to come up with a nice low-scoring answer. Get thinking now. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, Tony, welcome to Pointless. Tell us all about yourself.
Hi, I'm a marine biologist by trade, but actually at the minute I'm currently selling stuff on eBay, so a bit of a downgrade. In my free time, I enjoy snooker and golf and shark diving.
Very good indeed. And what happened with the marine biology? Will you be going back?
Hopefully, yes.
To that?
Hopefully, yeah. It's just obviously it's a difficult jobs market at the minute, but yeah.
Yeah. Tony, there you are. You're on 1, which means if you can score 38 or less, you are through to the next round.
OK, let's have a bash at Ripon.
Ripon,
Ripon,
says Tony. Let's see how many of our 100 people went for Ripon. Here is your red line. Ripon is right. And I have a hunch it'll be good enough. Yes, it is. You are through down to 1. Look at that. Equaling John's fabulous score. Taking your total up to 2. Good work.
How about that on podium 4? Look at that,
Yeah.
1 point. Amazing stuff, isn't it? Lewis Carroll's father was the canon of Ripon Cathedral.
There we are. Thank you. Now, Katie, Welcome back. Remind us all about yourself, Katie.
I'm currently on a career break, looking after our nearly 2-year-old Molly, and pondering what my next career move might be.
Well, maybe we should ponder together.
Can I say don't do marine biology?
Yeah.
That is what I wanted my daughter to do. I thought that was quite a good area, but...
Well, she's only 2.
Well, no, but you've got to plan ahead.
I mean, I guess.
Pushy
mum. Right, so, Katie, there you are. You're on 11, 28 or less gets you into the next round.
OK, I think I'm going to hope that this is a city and go with Salford.
Salford, says Katie. Let's see how many of our 100 people went for Salford. Here's your red line. Salford is right. And it's good enough. Well done. Down it goes to 2. Fabulous work. 13, your total.
There's some amazing answers coming up now. It's terrific stuff. Well played, everybody. Yeah, there's a thriving television industry up in Salford. I mean, there always was up in Manchester. Manchester from Salford now. There's all sorts of stuff going on.
Thank you very much, Richard. Now then, Janine. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Tell us all about yourself again.
Yep. So I'm an events manager. I have a little boy, also called Xander. And in my spare time, I sing in a ladies' barbershop choir.
How many of you in the barbershop choir?
Nearly 70.
Wow. I always imagine barbershop groups being sort of small, close harmony, sort of just maybe 4 or 5 people.
Yep.
70? That must be a noise you make there. I mean, a nice noise, but a big noise.
Yeah, a great noise.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's fun. Now, you're on 5, by the way, Janine, which means 34 or less gets you into round 2.
OK, I am going to go for Bradford.
Bradford, says Janine. Here is your red line. Will Bradford get you into round 2? Let's find out. It's right. 3 you go. Bradford down to 1. Fantastic. Takes your total up to 6. Very well done.
I mean, just terrific scoring. This is
Yeah.
great stuff. Yeah, Bradford. It was named the UK's most improved city 2019. Never quite sure whether to take that as a compliment or not.
Yeah, exactly. Daniel.
Hello.
Daniel, welcome to Pointless. Tell us all about yourself.
So I work as a repair technician, repairing mobile phones. In my spare time, I enjoy playing video games and watching films.
So, repairing mobile phones, do you do it with those exciting little trays and lots of tiny little magnetic screwdrivers?
That's it. Lots of little parts, a lot of
Very exciting, though.
fragile.
Because there's just so much going on in there.
There's a lot.
Wow, hats off to you. And also, when you get home, fudge.
Exactly. Perks of the job.
There we are. All good. I have terrible news for you, though, Daniel, which is I'm afraid you are the high scorers. And that's even before you've given your answer. So, sorry about that.
That's not a problem.
What are you going to go for?
I'm going to go with the Welsh city of Bangor.
Bangor. Bangor. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. No red line, I'm afraid, as you're already the high scorers. But Bangor... Look at that. Lovely answer. Down it goes to 2. Fantastic score. 42, your total.
Yeah, terrific work. Very well done. Listen, some great answers out there. There are some pointless answers out there. I'll go through some of the low scorers. We've already seen quite a few low scorers. But you would have got 4 points for Canterbury, Lancaster, Leicester, Newport, St Asaph and St David's. 3 points for Belfast. You got 2 for Chelmsford, Gloucester and Worcester. Other 1-pointers out there, Chichester, Hereford, St Albans, Stoke-on-Trent. And the pointless answers were Kingston upon Hull, Westminster and Winchester. Very well done, if you said any of those.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Well, we're at the end of our first round, which means we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs. 42 is a very low score for us to be sending people home on, I have to say. But that's the kind of round this has been. But it's been lovely having you here, albeit brief. And we'll see you again next time. Daniel and Laura, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. Into round 2, and you'll have noticed one of our pairs has gone. 3 of you sharing the accolade of being low individual scorers, John, Tony and Janine. John and Tony are lowest scoring teams, so very well done for that. Anyway, our category for round 2 this afternoon is foreign languages. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns German words for occupations. Richard.
Yeah, on each board, you're going to hear Zander try and pronounce 6 different German occupations. You have to tell us what those occupations might be in English, please. And I wish you, sir, the very best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. OK, so let's have some fun. Here is our first board of 6 German occupations. And we've got der Bäcker, die Bäckerin, der Krankenpfleger, die Krankenschwester, der Mechaniker, die Mechanikerin, der Kellner, die Kellnerin, der Sekretär, die Sekretärin, der Friseur, die Friserin. I'll read those again for you. Der Bäcker, die Bäckerin, der Krankenpfleger, die Krankenschwester, der Mechaniker, die Mechanikerin, der Kellner, die Kellnerin, der Sekretär, die Sekretärin, der Friseur, die Friserin. There we are. Janine.
Wow. There's 2 obvious ones, I think, but I'm going to go for the bottom one and say hairdresser.
Hairdresser for der Friseur. Let's see if that is right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said hairdresser. It's right. That goes down to 9. Very well done indeed, Janine. Great start to the round. 9 for hairdresser.
That's very well played. It's so tempting on that first podium to go for a big, obvious one, taking a risk on the first podium. Very impressive.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Paul.
Hello.
What are you thinking?
That I should have taken German as a GCSE and not Spanish. I'm going to go with the top one and say baker.
Baker for der Bäcker. Let's see if Baker is right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Baker. Baker's right. And down he goes to 22. Not bad.
Thank you, Paul, because I was genuinely looking at that thinking, what's der Bäcker? What's der Bäcker? I was thinking maybe it's something like someone who invests or something.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Tony. Tony, this is your board.
Yes.
Do you want to fill in all those blanks for us?
I'll have a bash. Obviously, mechanica is car mechanic, I guess. Secretary. I think the Kellner is a brewer, but I'm not going to go for it. I'm going to go for Krankenpfleger or Krankenschwester, which I believe is nurse.
OK, Krankenpfleger. Let's see if that is right. Nurse. How many of our 100 people said that? Nurse. It's right. Nurse is right. 9 is our low score till now. 3, our new low score. Very well done indeed, Tony.
That's great work, Tony. Very well played. They're pretty good on that last podium, aren't they?
Krankenhaus is hospital,
that's
isn't it?
Krankenhaus is a hospital or clinic. Yeah.
Got it.
Now, der Mechaniker, die Mechanikerin, is absolutely a mechanic. We scored you 55, and Sekretär, etc., of course, is secretary. Quite a low score for that. Given it virtually spelled it out, that would have scored 39. Now, der Kellner, die Kellnerin, not a brewer, it is a waiter. Waiter or waitress would have scored you 5 points. So nurse is actually the best answer on the board. Well played.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's take a quick look at those scores. 3, well done, Tony. Best score of the pass. 22, the highest score of the pass. So, Katie, a little bit on your shoulders there. You've got to see if you can get yourselves back in the game with a nice low score. So good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 6 more German occupations up on the board. And here they are. We have der Feuerwehrmann, die Feuerwehrfrau, der Musiker, die Musikerin, der Arzt, die Ärztin, der Gärtner, die Gärtnerin, der Rechtsanwalt, die Rechtsanwältin, der Ingenieur, die Ingenieurin. Let me read those again. Der Feuerwehrmann, die Feuerwehrfrau, der Musiker, die Musikerin, der Arzt, die Ärztin, der Gärtner, die Gärtnerin, der Rechtsanwalt, die Rechtsanwältin, der Ingenieur, die Ingenieurin. There we are. John. Look at that, another low score on the far podium. Another low score. If you can score 18 or less, you're into the head-to-head.
I don't speak a word of German. Few of them hoping I can work out. So I'm going to go for the Musiker and say musician.
You got to hope. Musician. Here is your red line. Can you get below that with musician? Let's find out. It is musician. Down that goes to 47, takes your total up to a nice round 50.
I wonder what the other 53 members of our 100 thought that was. Musketeer?
Thank you very much, Richard. Katie on 22, 27 or less gets you into the head-to-head.
Also don't speak a word of German. I'm going to hazard a guess at der Gartner as gardener.
Surely, Gardner. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 said it. Gardner, there's your red line. It is Gardner. 37 is what it scores you. 59 is your total.
There's a connection there. Monty Don, the gardener, was born in Germany. How about that?
There you go. Now, Becky, you're on 9. You have to score 49 or less.
OK.
That board is all yours. Do you feel like talking us through it?
So I think starting at the bottom, the engineer would be a sensible guess. Arzt suggests an artist. I'm going to go with the top one, the Feuerwehrmann and the Feuerwehrfrau, being a firefighter.
OK, firefighter, says Becky. Here is your red line. Can you get below that with firefighter? Let's find out. It's absolutely right. And you are through. Very well done indeed. That's good. 13 takes your total up to 22.
Shall we have a little look at the rest of these? Engineer? Engineer, you're absolutely right. Would have scored you 27. Now, der Arzt. You'd think it was an artist, it isn't. It's a doctor. Would have scored you 4 points. And Rechtsanwalt is a lawyer. Would have scored you 3 points. Best answer on the board. Well done if you said that at home.
Thank you very much indeed. Richard, so at the end of our second round, we have to say goodbye to another pair. Oh, Katie and Paul. This is where our paths diverge. I'm so sorry. It's been lovely having you on the show. I'm sorry this is where we have to say goodbye, but thank you so much for playing. Katie and Paul, brilliant. But for the remaining two pairs, it is now time for our head-to-head. Congratulations, Janine and Becky, John and Tony. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for that jackpot, which, let's not forget, is currently standing at £7,000. But before we play the head-to-head, let's see if we can't boost that jackpot even more by finding some pointless answers. Here's how it works. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many craters on the moon as they could. Richard.
Yep, I'm going to show you 6 answers. 2 of them will be pointless answers, 2 of them will be correct but not pointless, and 2 of them will be red herrings. They'll be incorrect. If you can get one of those pointless answers, we'll add £250 to the jackpot. If you don't get one of them, nothing happens. We don't knock any money off. See if you can get both of them at home.
Fantastic. OK, here come the 6 possible craters on the moon. And we've got Armstrong, Rockwell, Moltke, Copernicus, Osman, Marcel. There we are. Do your conferring out loud, because it's to everyone's benefit to hear what you're all saying. Janine and Becky, you go first.
I think... Oh, do you want to go Moltke? That's a bit more unusual. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll go for Moltke.
OK, Moltke. Let's see if that's a pointless answer, a pointless crater. It's right. First thing it had to be. And it's a pointless answer. Very well done indeed, Janine and Becky. That's the first pointless got. Now, John and Tony, can you truffle out the other one?
That's the one we were going to go for.
What do you think? Well, that's good. It shows your instincts are right.
You want to go Marcel?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go.
As good a guess as
We'll go Marcel then.
OK,
Please.
Marcel. Let's see. Is that the other pointless answer? Marcel. No, bad luck.
Sorry, God.
That's okay.
Bad luck. Not Marcel. Richard.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what the other incorrect answer was. He starred in the film Moon. So that's Rockwell. And that means there's an Osman and an Armstrong crater on the moon.
No way.
That's
How
cool.
about that? It makes
Yeah.
sense that there's an Armstrong because of your dad, Neil.
Yeah, well, yeah. Sure.
So there is still one pointless answer up there. I'll tell you now, Copernicus is not a pointless answer. Copernicus would have scored you 7 points. So one of us is pointless.
Here's, I
It's
think.
about time we solved that.
I think on this occasion it's you. I think the Osman is the pointless answer.
Let's find out. What's the pointless answer? Osman, absolutely right. And Armstrong, you scored 3 points, which is
There we
not
go.
bad.
It's
But
not
if I
bad.
tell you that the Ben Miller crater scored 20,
Says it all.
that's cool, though. We both got craters on the
know.
moon. It's nice, isn't
That's
it?
nice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Richard. Very well done indeed. You managed to find one pointless answer, so we can add £250 to the jackpot, which means it now stands at £7,250. But who will be playing for it? Let's find out in the head-to-head. OK, as ever, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot. And now you're allowed to confer, which is lovely. Here is your first question, and it concerns 19th century works of art. Richard.
Yeah, we're now going to show you 5 picture clues to works of art that were created in the 19th century. You'll see the initials and the number of letters in each work of art as well, and the painter.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, let's reveal our 5 picture clues. We've got A, T, U, Renoir. B, T, S, S, Manet. C, B, Millet. D, T, H, W, Constable. And E, A, T, M, R, Toulouse-Lautrec. There we are. Now, Janine and Becky, you're our golden couple, so you get to go first.
So we're going to go with E, at the Moulin Rouge.
At the Moulin Rouge, say Janine and Becky. Now, John and Tony, it's over to you. John, talk us through the rest.
Well, A's the umbrellas. C, I think, is bubbles. D's the haywain. So we'll just go haywain then, I guess.
I think the umbrellas and bubbles would be easier to guess than the haywain.
Yeah.
I've not heard of a wain before, so...
OK, so, yeah, we'll go D for the haywain, please.
OK, you can go for the Haywain. So we have at the Moulin Rouge and we have the Haywain. Janine and Becky went for at the Moulin Rouge. Let's see if that is right for E. How many of our 100 got that? It's right. Damn, that goes to 20. Very well done. Meanwhile, John and Tony have gone for the Haywain. Let's see if that is right for D. How many of our 100 got that? It is right. Oh, not bad. 34 for the Haywain. But well done, Janine and Becky. After one question, you're up 1-0.
Yeah, only one answer up there that would have beaten Moulin Rouge. Not A, that is the umbrellas. Very low score, though. 27 points for that.
Wow.
You'd think that was... there's a clue there, surely.
Surely.
Leave B for a moment. C is bubbles, you're quite right. 48. Now, this last one, you have to know who this is to be able to... And so it is...
Julio Iglesias.
Julio Iglesias.
And he is Spanish.
The Spanish singer is the answer there. And that would have scored 2 points. A terrific answer. Well done if you said that.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, here comes your second question. John and Tony, this is the one you have to win to stay in the game, so good luck. Our second question today is all about monkeys. Richard.
Yep, 5 clues concerning monkeys in some way or another.
There we are. OK, let's reveal our 5 monkey clues, and here they are. We have got, in slang terminology, a monkey refers to this amount of sterling. Alternative name of the Chinese novel by Wu Cheng'en that is sometimes known simply as Monkey. The Wicked Witch of the West sends flying monkeys to kidnap Dorothy in this 1939 film. The Australian musician who had a 2019 UK #1 single with Dance Monkey. And Marcel was the name of a pet monkey belonging to this character in Friends. There we are. John and Tony, it's over to you.
Do you know any?
I think the second one down might be Journey to the West.
All right, let's go for that one then, because everything else that I know is not going to get there, yeah.
I mean, it might be wrong.
Yeah, go on,
Okay,
go for
so
it.
for the second one down, we're going to go for Journey to the West.
Journey to the West, say John and Tony. OK, now, Janine and Becky. Can you talk through the rest of that board?
OK, we can't agree.
I think a monkey at the top refers to £100.
But
And the
Wicked Witch,
is Wizard of Oz.
but I think we'll go for
The bottom one,
Marcel.
which is Ross.
OK, you go for Ross. So we have Journey to the West and Ross. John and Tony went for Journey to the West, the full name of the novel simply known as Monkey. How many people said Journey to the West? It is right. And it's a lovely low score. That's pointless. Look at that. Very well done indeed. And being a pointless answer, even at this latter stage of the game, it adds another £250 to the jackpot, taking the total up to £7,500. Very well done indeed. That's what you've got to beat, Janine and Becky. And you have gone for Ross for the bottom one, Marcel, a pet monkey in Friends. How many of our 100 people said Ross? Ross is right. And down that goes to 44. Very well done indeed, John and Tony. Just what we needed from you. You're back in the game after 2 questions. It's 1-1.
Beautifully done. Very well played there. Very rarely get pointless answers in the head-to-head. Now, a monkey, it's actually £500. £500, worth 20 ponies. 10 points for that. The Wicked Witch of the West, that is in...
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. And that would have scored you 67 points. Now, this song was #1 for 11 weeks. Tones and I, and that would have scored 2 points. So very well done if you said that at home.
Thanks very much indeed. OK, here comes the decider. Whoever wins this third question goes through to the final and plays for that lovely big jackpot. So best of luck to both pairs. Our third question today is all about Phil Collins hits. Richard.
Titles now of 5 Phil Collins top 40 hits. We've missed one word out of each one, but which word have we missed out?
Thanks very much indeed. OK, what are the missing words from these Phil Collins hits? And we have got A blank kind of love, 1988. Blank Into the Light, 1996. Can't Stop Blank You, 2002. Another Day in Blank, 1989. And I Wish It Would Blank Down, 1990. There we are. Janine and Becky will go first.
It's difficult to work out which one's going to be the least known of these. So we're going to go for... Go on.
Another Day in Paradise.
Another Day in Paradise. Say Janine and Becky. Now then, John and Tony, do you want to fill in the rest for us?
Yeah, top one's a groovy kind of love. Can't Stop Loving You, I think. I think it's Dancing to the Light. But I think we're going to go for I Wish It Would Rain Down.
OK, I Wish It Would Rain Down. So we have Another Day in Paradise and I Wish It Would Rain Down. Janine and Becky went for Another Day in Paradise. How many of our 100 said that? It's right.
No.
75 for Another Day in Paradise. John and Tony, meanwhile, have gone for I Wish It Would Rain Down. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many people said it. It's right. And you've won the point. Very well done. Look at that, down to 32, but crucially lower than 75, which means, John and Tony, after 3 questions, you are through to the final 2-1.
Well played, gents. You were right about Can't Stop Loving You as well. It's another pretty big scorer, though. That would have scored you 63 points. So Groovy Kind of Love, you were right about. It's another big scorer. Would have scored 42. The best answer on the board by quite some way. You were right about that as well. Dance Into the Light. Well played. Would have scored you 4 points.
Thanks very much, Richard. So the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round, Janine and Becky, I'm afraid it's you, our golden couple in the head-to-head. You've been fantastic across the show today. Really lovely low scoring. You just came up against John and Tony with a pointless answer, for goodness sake, in the head-to-head. I mean, it's not seemly. But there we are. That's what happened. So we say goodbye. It's been lovely having you on the show. Thanks so much. Janine and Becky. But for John and Tony, it's now time for our pointless final. Congratulations, John and Tony. You've seen off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless trophy. Right now, though, you get a chance to have a go at our Pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £7,500. Well, and 250 quid of that you found in the head-to-head. I mean, what about that? You know, if you find a pointless answer in the head-to-head, surely you can find one in this last round. It all comes down to what the subjects are, really. I mean, what do you want to see come up?
Oh, sci-fi films or nature. I think we're both good on nature and science.
90s-based Irish priest comedies.
Yep.
Yeah, OK. Well, let's see. You never know. You never know. Today's selection looks like this. 1990s music, Shakespeare's tragedies, South African Rugby World Cup teams, and innovation, invention, and discovery. What do you think?
I don't know. 90s music. Could be anything.
Yeah, I mean...
at least that's kind of my era, I guess. Or innovation, invention, discovery, if you want something a bit left field.
That could be anything.
You could get some science in it, couldn't we? I just don't know.
Music, I think.
Music?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Might be a bit safer. I don't know. I mean, it could... What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's go music. 90s music.
OK.
Music. We'll go for music.
OK, 90s music.
90s music.
Okay, very best of luck. Looking for any of the following, please, for that very, very nice jackpot. Looking for any 1990s UK Top 40 hit for Simply Red. That's from 1990 through to the end of 1999. We're looking for any film that had a song nominated for Best Original Song Oscar from the 90s. That'll be the 91 ceremony through to the 2000 ceremonies because they honour the songs of the year before. Or we are looking for any act in Rolling Stone magazine's 100 Best Albums of the 90s, please. So Simply Red, films that have had a song nominated, and acts in the 100 Best Albums of the 90s. Very best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. As always, you've got up to a minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot, £7,500, is for just one of your answers to be pointless. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Right, Best Original Oscar Song. You've got The Bodyguard, you've got Prince of Egypt.
Titanic?
Titanic, yeah, I suppose that would actually work as well. Albums of the Year, acts. Primal Scream, Nirvana.
Yeah, probably. Which one? Smells Like Teen Spirit.
It doesn't match, just the acts.
OK.
Some other 90s acts. Happy Mondays.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of think, which ones would be pointless, though? Obviously, you've got your big ones, like your Britpops and stuff.
Yeah. Other films. This is trickier than we thought,
Did you
wasn't
say
it?
you don't know anything?
No, nothing that would be pointless, no, apart from the obvious stuff. Just any act from the 90s. It's going to be Rolling Stones.
10 seconds
in the
left.
90s. Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson, they've all...
OK. Shall we go? We'll go Black Grape, no?
OK, that is your time up. Let's hear your answers. 3 answers.
Yes, I'll just... OK,
Yeah, go on,
we'll go
for
for films nominated for Best Original Song, we'll go Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt.
And for the 100 Best Albums, we'll go for Primal Scream.
Primal Scream.
And what was the last one I just said? Black Grape.
And Black Grape. Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
Probably go Primal Scream.
OK, Primal Scream we'll put last. Least likely to be pointless?
Black Grape.
Black Grape.
Black
and
Grape.
Prince of Egypt goes in the middle.
Yeah.
OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board then, and here they are. We have got Black Grape, The Prince of Egypt, Primal Scream. Well, 3 excellent answers there. One of them has to be pointless for you to win that jackpot. So let's not forget, 7,500 quid is in the running here. If one of those answers wins that, what would you like to do with your spoils? John, you first.
I mean, I don't think I was expecting it to be so big, so I probably... we could do with a new kitchen, really, so it's a pretty hefty sum towards that, I guess. Otherwise, a nice holiday would be nice in the summer.
Very nice. Tony.
I would like a snooker table, full-size snooker table. I would also like to go shark diving and bucket list golf around San Diego area.
A bit more exciting than mine.
Good. Well, listen, Who knows? One of these answers might win that jackpot for you. OK, now, your first answer was Black Grape. In this case, we're looking for the acts in Rolling Stone magazine's 100 best albums of the 90s. Black Grape has to be pointless for you to win that jackpot of £7,500. Let's see how many people said it. Oh! Oh, clearly didn't make the cut. Perhaps not to Rolling Stone's taste. I don't know. We'll discover. Let's hope nobody said your next answer, The Prince of Egypt. In this case, we were looking for films nominated for Best Original Song Oscar during the 90s. If it's pointless, £7,500 is yours. How many people said The Prince of Egypt? It's right. Now, Black Grape wasn't right. Prince of Egypt is absolutely right. Now it takes us down through the teens, into single figures, still going down, still going down, still going down. You've done it! Very well done indeed. Oh, well done, fantastic. Brilliant. Very well done. Prince of Egypt. Wow. What about that? There's a snooker table, there's a new kitchen. I mean, all sorts of exciting things happening now. Prince of Egypt was a pointless answer. You are taking home today's jackpot of £7,500. Well done.
I mean, from the moment they came on and said they're a cardiac physiologist and a marine biologist and then got 1 point each in the first 2 rounds, you figured they might win the jackpot. That's really, really well done. Primal Scream? Incorrect answer. Oh. So well done. When You Believe from The Prince of Egypt. Very nicely remembered. You talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go through the pointless answers for the people at home. You can think about the money. Simply Red fans, here's some pointless answers for you. Ain't That a Lot of Love? So You Love Me, the Air That I Breathe, We're in This Together. Ghetto Girl, Never Never Love. Night Nurse, Remembering the First Time in the Mantra. All of those were pointless answers for Simply Red. Now, those Best Original Song Oscar films. Evita, You Must Love Me, Philadelphia, Streets of Philadelphia, Pocahontas, Colours of the Wind. Everything was pointless there apart from Titanic, Lion King, Bodyguard, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Armageddon, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves and Toy Story. Every other film that was nominated was a pointless answer. Now, there are loads and loads of pointless answers here in this final category. More American, actually, than the UK ones. Air, the French band, were a pointless answer. Björk, Dr. Dre, Pavement, Tupac, Alanis Morissette, Beastie Boys, Beck, Ben and Sebastian, Bob Dylan, Cypress Hill, De La Soul, Depeche Mode, Eminem, En Vogue, Fiona Apple, Fugees, Jay-Z, Jeff Buckley, Johnny Cash, Mary J. Blige, Massive Attack, My Bloody Valentine, Neil Young, Pixies, PJ Harvey, Chemical Brothers, Flaming Lips, Tom Petty, Tom Waits, Wu-Tang Clan. Lots of other pointless answers as well, but very well done if you said one of those.
Thanks very much, Richard, and thanks once again to our winning players, John and Tony, who take away today's jackpot of £7,500. Well done. Join us next time when we'll be putting more obscure knowledge to the test on Pointless. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.